And we're back, crafters. And so, well, we've got the the skull glued down. We've got the tea light mounted in the bottom. We've got the tea light through the hole in the skull. So we're going to put the skull aside for the second. And we're going to work on the back wall. Now, I'm just going to take two pieces of this blue foam panel. And actually, I'm just going to glue them together right now before we get too far ahead. And just see if I can just glue these together to make one big piece. And my glue gun will keep working. It acts like it's wanting to uh, plug up on me. Okay, I got the two pieces here glued together. We can trim it up. It doesn't have to be perfect right now. Let's bring the skull over here. You see this part here? This part here? I actually glued this all together, and I was like, oh, I forgot to turn the camera on. So I had to go back through, take it all apart, and then restart it over. All right. Well, so hopefully we'll get it all together here. So we've got the two pieces together. We're going to take the back wall. See this here? And I'm going to. I've already fired up uh, the wood burning tool, and I'm just going to make a little better than that. Uh, where the skull meets to the bit. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to burn a little indentation because I want to make it look like the skull is indented into the wall. So I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to take the hot glue gun, which is fired up. This is a brand new hot glue gun. It is very hot. And it really burns through, like my other one. It really burns through. What I'm going to do is it's going to burn this indentation in. And if I don't kill myself by inhaling the fumes, normally I have a fan going, and I suggest you have a fan going if you're going to do this. But the fan interferes with the microphone. It's as if the jets and the trains outside don't already. So I'm just going to burn this here. I'm not going to breathe while I'm doing this. This is a whole brand new wood burning tool. I think I used the other one to death. It gave out on me. So I got a new one. All I'm doing is just burning a little hole for where the skull, back of the skull is going to go. That's all I'm doing. I just want the skull to look like it's more indentation in there. And let's see here. Something I can. That is something I can grab something. I can grab that. That's very hot, by the way. All right, so I just just cut out a little place for the skull to go. We put hot tube before I burn myself to death with it. And see, that's going to mount in there like that. But we have another thing to put on the backside. I'm sure you're all wondering, what am I going to do with that freaking lawn ornament fence stake? Well, I'm going to show you right now. Okay, this is going to fit perfectly in the backside here. So we're going to put that aside. We're going to flip it over. I had to put this down on the floor. It's just too big in here. This is the lawn ornament I was showed you earlier. And I'm going to take my wire clippers. And I'm just going to clip that skull out of there. All I want is the skull piece. So you can see I'm doing that. Kind of fun, really. It's really cheap plastic. It's not anything it's gonna. All right, there we go. And I can clip off a little, kind of round it off a little bit. You think it's sticking up? All right. Now that's a nice little piece of ornament there. We're going to put it on the back side of this back wall. Kind of add a little more flavor to it. Yeah, and I think there's a little piece there I can cut. Yeah. All right. Kind of give it a little more creepy backside. So I'm just going to center up. I'm just going to use my own eyesight on this deal. And I am going to draw around that skull. And just like that. And I'm going to take my very hot wood burning tool. We're going to cut another indentation back here. This is going to look cool when we get it all done. Hopefully. You could possibly cut this out with a X-Acto knife, but if you don't have a wood burning tool. But and no, I'm not breathing this. I'm pretty impressed with this new wood burning tool I got. It is hot. Okay. All right. I'm going to shut this off. We don't need this anymore. Okay. There we go. Now, we've cut an indentation for the skull. We want to make it look like it's mounted in there. Like that. Oh, I think we took a hot glue gun. I think you guys get an idea about you crafters. I say guys, that's guys and girls. There's some really good girl crafters out there. How this is going to, what this is going to kind of look like. But we are going to keep going forward. Mount that in there with the hot glue. Ta-da! Ta-da! And take our back wall piece. We've already cut a hole here for the skull. I just can't get this build. Can't get the idea of this, how this build it inside my thick skull. I'm just kidding, by the way. And we're going to glue the wall section in there. Now we're going to be able to trim these wall sections up. So I like my little glue gun, but boy, it does goes through the glue sticks really fast. Okay. Now I do craft better when I'm not on the camera, so. But we are going to do this anyway. I press it together. Let the glue take hold, the hot glue. And you get an idea of what we're doing here. Now, like I said, we can always trim this up. We are just kind of going freestyle here. So trimming off a little bit of excess cardboard on the back. And, oh, I don't know. Trying to trim it off the wall a little bit. Because our next stage after this is we're going to spray paint the whole thing black. Skull and all. Both skulls and all. So, there we go. Kind of like round that off a little bit. There we go. Okay. Oh, I forget again that I'm on camera. Okay, this is it. We got the back wall done, and we have got the back wall done. From this point on, what our next stage is, we're going to spray paint the whole thing black. So I will see you on the flip side. I'm going to continue on this build. See you then.